What's going on, everyone? So today I don't have much for you, working on the Yoda or Vader builds. I'm waiting on some stuff in the mail. Should hopefully all be here by the weekend so that I can finish those up. In the meantime, we're going to look at some controllers. I got some more shells in the mail and kind of painted some stuff. Um, we are getting close to 1,000 subs, and I do still want to do a giveaway. I know I mentioned the XCM shell, but it just doesn't seem to be working anymore. I'll have to take it apart and look at it, see what's going on, if we lost a solder connection or if it's just really old and couldn't take the vibration from the rockers. That's it. Everything worked fine up till then. Once it was vibrating a lot, the LEDs started to dim out, and now they don't turn on at all. So anyway, we got some other controllers. I thought about doing like 1,000 sub giveaway, and then they can just kind of pick a controller. Obviously have an official list of ones you could pick from, but as you can see, we still have lots of other shells. I'm all out of controllers, but we got like a clear red shell still. This is a clear blue one. Got some purple buttons. There's the chrome purple one. I did paint a few of these. For some reason, this one got full of fish eyes all over. I don't know if it'll even show up on here. Still looks cool, but there you can kind of see from that angle. It's very textured. But I didn't exactly prep any of these for paint. I just grabbed a few shells and wanted to try a few things. But a couple of them I think actually came out pretty good. This one does also kind of have the fish eyes a little bit, but I still like the way it came out. This one does have LEDs. Pretty sure it has yellow. I could be wrong. So that's one there. This one I kind of used a few different greens and just kind of sprayed a little bit on one end, the other end. I did a base coat with the glow in the dark, so this one does glow. It's got green LEDs on it. And then I did a little bit of that crazy color shift over the top, so it's got that sparkle to it. This one's clear red and clear with red LEDs. This is a good controller. These three are good. This one, like I said, not so much. Now this one does have a lazy thumbstick, as you can see. It doesn't want to go back to center. However, when I tested it, it doesn't appear to have any stick drift at all, so it technically works, but yeah. I guess you could still pick this one. I could put it on the list. I could just swap out the actual motherboard in there so it doesn't have that cockeyed joystick. We got this one here. Got the carbon fiber and red chrome. I might have to swap out the bumper buttons. Some of the chrome shells are just have a weird angle to them with this whole part here, this front bezel and the bumper buttons. They're kind of don't want to click. They're like bent almost. But some of them work, some don't. This one doesn't seem to want to click. Other side works fine, but yeah, that could be one. I just swap out the bumpers for black or something like that. Here we've got a pink chrome with red buttons. This one here was the C-3PO controller. Well, the faceplate is from that. That was all completely destroyed, so that was the first one I went out to go paint, and I just grabbed a few other shells to do these other things there. Now this one looked really cool when the paint was still wet. So this gray was actually a chrome spray paint that literally looked like liquid metal running down the controller, but once it dried, it just kind of looks gray. But I did do the clear coat over it, and I don't know, I still like it. This one's kind of cool. Got the red chrome and orange chrome. Now that's actually what this shell was supposed to be, but as you can see, the buttons are orange chrome. But this seems very faded. It's more of a rose gold looking color. So still got some pink aluminum thumbsticks, other random parts everywhere. So yeah, we'll have an update on that, and let me know what you guys think about that idea. Now I did get one thing in the mail for the Vader build. This is a red LED strip, so we're going to go test this out real quick. I got to solder it to a 3-pin connector because it's just some bare wires on the end of it. So we need to test out how bright it is and see if we can just cut a small strip of it and put it behind the dark side sticker, and hopefully it'll light up that whole back side ghost case panel. If it's not quite bright enough, maybe we'll do, this is like, I don't know, 15 feet or something. Maybe we can go all the way around the perimeter on the back or something. But this should be a very skinny LED strip that's very simple, just 2 wires that you can cut to any size you want. I think you can cut it and resolder it, and so I could cut this off and then still reuse the rest of it. So let's go test this out real quick, and we'll get that part installed, and then I still can't go any further on that build because I'm waiting on 2 other parts that should both be here tomorrow. So we'll probably get that one going first, and then the last thing for the Yoda build probably won't be here till Friday or Saturday, a little bit after the other 2. So, but that's it. Once those are in, we can hopefully fully finish both those builds. But let's go test out these LEDs. Okay, so I just twisted it here to this 4-pin so we can plug it in and test it out real quick. Now, it's important to note that the blue LEDs that were on the JTAG one, that's when, what the heck was I going to say? That I wanted to contact the seller of that system to find out what LEDs those were, because like I said, they were really skinny and super bright. And by bright, I mean he literally said, yeah, they are definitely bright. You're telling me. All I could see was blue lines after doing it. And literally that's what I thought when I turned the system on at first. I mean, they were so bright. So let's test this out. So yeah, I think I definitely found the equivalent LEDs, but in red. Holy crap, I can only look at it through the camera right now. Even through the camera, oh my god, it looks like it's glowing red hot. So I feel like one tiny little strip of this is going to be more than enough. I mean, look at that. That just turned it into a ruby red shell. Yeah, so this stuff is awesome. It was about $15 for this whole roll. So the only issue I'm seeing is the spots on where it says you can cut it is underneath the backing tape. So you kind of have to peel it back to see exactly where you can snip it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I am too pale for that much light. So yeah, wow. I don't even know how to test that without, you know, being able to block the rest of the LED. Just see, wow, that's even warm. Wow, okay, yeah. So, anyway, I think that little short strip will be enough to put behind here and definitely make this glow. I don't need it to glow as much as that, but I guess it would be pretty cool. So, anyway, let me go ahead and do that, because that is the next step here before I kind of go further. I want to know where I'm running the LEDs to run and stick that LED on the back of this shell. And I'm going to go ahead and make probably my own little splitter, because I have the pump and the UV LED for this plug tower spliced together into a 3-pin, and then we have that 3-pin that's run from the DVD power over here. And I guess I'll need kind of a double split on that, because we want to plug this into that 12 volts, and then we also need an extra 3-pin for our fan. And we want that one to be separate so that we can plug it in and then put the shell on. You don't want to be able to, or have to take this off and hold it up a little bit and try to unplug things. So I like that to be on its own thing. But I'm a little flustered by how bright that light is still. I feel like I'm high or something. Anyway, let's cut this and keep going. And then, like I said, once I have that figured out, I still have to wait for, one, the extensions to go from our reservoir out the top. And I did get a flow meter. Not this one. This one's dyed red. I think the white just would stand out too much. I got a different, basically this exact one, but it's all clear. And then I think it has red screws on it or something as an accent. But I'm going to basically put that, I could either do it maybe on this side, I don't know if there's enough room, but I'll probably put it on this fitting here. So we'll put a male-to-male connector here, and then this will be basically spliced into this tube here. which will get rid of more of our red tubing, even though we already don't have that much. But I think it'll be really cool to have that flow meter in there, especially if this is spinning one way and the fan's spinning the other way. It'll probably do some cool psychedelic stuff. Maybe I am high. Anyway, and last thing I'm waiting on the Yoda build here is I actually got a miniature X-Wing. I think it's for some kind of board game or video game or something, but I'm going to basically put that underneath the fan next to this heatsink. So, you know, with this going on here, with all the green glow and this see-through thing, the idea is the swamp on Dagobah, where the X-Wing crash landed. So when this is on with the green glow, you'll see that X-Wing sitting in there. I think that'll just be perfect last little detail. Now I also want an opinion. I do want to use some of this green lettering just to put something here, whether it's Jedi Master, or I could just put Yoda, or Dagobah, or however you pronounce it. So I need your help in the comments. Let me know, one, what's your 2 favorite controllers from the beginning of the video, and 2, should I put Yoda, Jedi Master, or I guess Jedi Master Yoda, or Dagobah? One of those three things, or if you have an extra idea, please let me know in the comments. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Try to get to 1,000 so we can do a controller giveaway. And yeah, we'll get going on these. Hopefully in the next video we'll have the rest of the stuff that we need and we can get these together. We never actually tested this one yet. We did test this one. Everything was still good. So yeah. Anyway, peace out.